All right, y'all. Like everything in life, I am fashionably late to the news. Now they told me Kat responded, and if you don't know who Kat is, she the girl that was talking crazy about her cousin, loving her cousin, probably potentially even cracked her cousin, you know, or let her cousin crack her. Let's check it out, man. Let's check out what she got to say.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did.
I don't need no subtitles.
I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex.
Yep.
I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them.
Okay.
To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did.
What you did wasn't a one-time decision. It was like you was texting the dude for like a couple times repeatedly at different locations. At the movie theater, you was talking about, I would want to take my cousin here. Like, you was talking, it wasn't just like a one-time thing, bro. But it's been developing over a lot of time, bro.
Our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong. I fucked up. And I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong. And I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it.
Gotcha.
But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name.
All right, Tia. Yeah. She said, hold on. What is more to what else do we gotta know? You was cracking your cousin. What else is there to be?
First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was
wait. Go back.
But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things.
Okay.
First, I want to address the note that was released online.
I didn't see no note. I don't know what you're talking about right here.
Creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship.
Gotcha. So she was just talking dirty, but she ain't actually cracked her cousin. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that does make it better. I'm gonna be honest with you. If she's actually being truthful here, and I mean, I was thinking they went the whole 8 Mile with it. I was thinking they went the I'm talking about sweet home Alabama. I'm talking they going crazy with it. But I mean, either way, you talking dirty to your cousin, like they was talking about boyfriend material. That was in the message. Talking like, I wish we weren't cousins. That was also a message. I think that alone is like, listen, I'll say it like this, bro. Even if you didn't like really fuck with your boyfriend like that, as far as like you didn't think the relationship was going well, you break up with the dude. But also, like, you know how many people live on this earth? There's about like 8 billion people on this earth. I'm willing to bet that men make up maybe 40% of that 8 billion people. So you got roughly 3.5 billion to fuck with. You got 3.5 billion niggas on this earth. Well, probably a little shorter than that if we're talking about your age range specifically. You got a huge bill. You got at least 1 billion niggas that you could fuck with that's probably within your age range. And you choose your cousin? Like, you didn't even want to open the door, go outside and explore. You just wanted to stay in the family roots, stay in the family tree. I just feel like
It was a rumor
I just feel like Christopher Columbus would expect more of us.
Going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by of lies that are being spread about me.
Let me see what mom had to say.
Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody.
All right, so we got... Who the fuck? Oh, that's mom. I'm tripping. Grandma, sissy. Okay, so this your fam?
Anybody. And I still have a great relationship with my mother.
All right, so please go inside, sleep it off. Okay, please eat and go to sleep. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to sleep. Okay. Before you go to sleep, day good, not good night. Okay, 9K, and we talk in the morning. Okay, I want you to come to Miami together. We will make it through. Okay, I love you. Good night. I gotta get some sleep, and so do you. Okay. Gotcha. Mom being very, very, very supportive, and I think that's the right step to take. That's your only. I mean, I don't know how many siblings this girl got, but like, this ain't the end of the world. It is a crazy situation to be in. It's a crazy situation to put yourself in, but this ain't the end of the world. But you won't be able to live this down. But this is not the end of the world. Also, I do believe we've seen worse in the streaming, space. I do believe that she turned stream back on. Hey, she probably gonna have her highest viewership of all time. She pop stream back on right now this second. I swear to God, it's gonna be 5K niggas in there. 5K niggas in there. They might be chatting shit, but it's gonna be 5K. It's gonna be 5K niggas in there.
That was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him, and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. Ooh, I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief.
If y'all don't know what she's talking about, and the dude, the boyfriend of this relationship went on Matt's stream, and I think Matt's asked the question of like who made the decision to do the couple content or something like that. He asked the decision who made a particular video, I believe, because a particular video was foreshadowing this moment. The particular video was like kissing my cousin or something like that, which is crazy because that video was made before this even came out, right? And so Max was asking like, oh, who decided to post this type of content or something along those lines. And the dude, Kenneth, the boyfriend in this situation, was like, this is her idea. So she going back and saying, oh no, this was actually the dude's idea, Kenneth's idea. And that's kind of interesting.
I believe that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex.
Ooh.
I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible...
Wait, say it again.
And cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get...
Oh, so she's saying that she didn't admit herself, but people around her was thinking that she was going to do something, so they sent her to the mental hospital herself on her behalf. They sent her to the mental hospital on her behalf. Okay.
Attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility.
I don't understand that though. Why would this give, like, your ex should be done with you? After you talking crazy with your cousin, I don't want any conversation with you. I'll be honest with you. I don't wish ill against you. Like, you're still a person that I knew for a good amount of time, but I don't want nothing to do with you. So if I do happen to unlock my phone, go on Twitter and see that you was in a mental hospital, I may ponder on it for a minute. Then I'm off it because I don't even want to fuck with you no more. Like, you going to a mental hospital, to me at this point, it's a random nigga going to a mental hospital. That's my emotional attachment towards you. I have nothing more to give. I really don't.
Because I was considered...
Why would that get my attention?
...a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention.
Crazy. It be your own people. Well, I guess you can't really say these are your people no more because ain't nobody gonna try to associate with you. Ain't nobody gonna try to associate with you. Just period. Ain't nobody trying to do that. But I'll do it. Cat, want to collab, bro? I mean, I'm not a streamer. I do reaction videos, man. If you want a cool collab, we can collab real fast, bro. It don't take me no time, bro. I'm just trying to get out the mud, man. That's all I'm trying to do, man.
Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship
so this is the juicy part. Juicy. We got juicy details. Let me lock in.
Built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything. And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done
got
to
going
me,
on.
because my ex was never a saint.
Yeah, let's get behind them curtains, man. Let's get behind them curtains now.
Himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Ooh. Okay. She is alleging some crazy things right now. Met him at 18, first relationship. I don't know if this is a play or not. I don't know if this is a play. I don't know if Madden himself drew this up. But hey, I fucked my cousin, but you know what? My boyfriend was fucking on me when I wasn't consenting. That does seem like a Madden ass play. Let's see what it looked like though. Let's see the routes in particular.
Ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem.
Okay.
There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared.
Damn.
He wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of. But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did.
This is getting deep. This is getting deep. This is getting deep. This is getting Ooh. We're gonna react to the Kenneth video after this, man. But this is now does she have evidence? That's all I gotta say. Does she have evidence? I feel like you gotta have at least one phone recording of one of the times this dude was being violent towards you. You gotta have something. Even if this were happening, like even if this was happening, and he's being as violent as she's saying he's being, right? Like if this is actually happening, you gotta have one of the times he was wilding out. You gotta have it push the record on the voice memos and him yelling at you, maybe a little hit. Like you gotta have something. Because if you don't got something by the end of this video, we got 7 more. No, about like 6 minutes and some change. If you don't got no recording, no evidence, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all he says, he said. He got the text messages to prove that you was actually with your cousin and really thinking about him. Like, but do you got the reciprocate?
Essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
It's too graphic to share online. You gotta have an audio recording, man. Please tell me you got an audio recording or something. Oh, y'all live in Texas? Shout out to bro. Stafford. I don't know where Stafford is, though. I don't know where Stafford is.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
Whoa, what am I reading? No. I forgot. This is Twitter.
And I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail.
Okay. Can I just brighten my shit? Yeah, okay, let's just brighten my shit. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, so October 9th, 2024. Okay, yeah, left side first. Yeah, man, I passed out last night. Kat gave me a brief overview of why you broke up with Kenneth. Who's she talking to? Kat gave me a brief overview why you broke up with Kenneth. Who is this? Who's she talking? I'm tripping. Let's keep on reading. I could tell, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost a real one because of his problems. He was never able to fix. So they broke up once before, and I guess they got back together. All right. He lost a real one because of his problems he was never able to fix. I was putting 100% of myself into the relationship to fix it while he put 50%. So it didn't work. Despite everything, I loved him and believed in him and gave him my trust and all in hopes he would change, but he never will for me. Because soon after our talk, next day, we have an argument where his stubbornness held him back from being mature. It's just proof he will never change. Now, for me, at least, not while in this relationship. He needs to be alone to see that. So I stood up for myself, broke up with him 2 days ago when we argued. I can't see that last word. Let's switch over here. Do it right now or we break up. I'm dead ass done putting up with your bullshit and your stubbornness. You are the wrong for this shit. I'm not putting up with it. Not having to wait for you to get your sleep. Wait, what? Not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle the issue between us. Okay. I need concrete though. This ain't concrete. This could have just been like you talking about an argument. Bro, you alleging force on like he forced you to do some action. You know what I'm saying? You alleging like hitting, choking. You alleging force sexual SA. That's what you alleging. Nothing in this wordplay or in these text messages do I see even a sniff of, oh, why did you force me to do that last night? Why was you putting your hand on my neck? I don't see nothing like that. I'm not saying she's outright lying, but what I am saying is that if I'm in a relationship with a woman and she got, like, hypothetically, if she was drunk and she pulled a knife and held that at my neck, oh yeah, if I'm talking to her, like on the phone the next day, I'm like, bitch, what was you on? why was there a machete at my throat last night? That's the first thing I'm texting her. Because I know I'm not going to be at the same house. I know I'm leaving the house the night that she's trying to do some shit like that. I know I'm leaving the house, right? So the thing I'm going to text her is like, okay, so do we need to check you into a mental hospital? Because why was there a machete at my neck last night? I'm just saying, you got to be more specific.
I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't reading all that. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't reading. I'm gonna read one of them.
I left. Here's proof of my...
Proof of what? I started checking when I seen the text. I said, Leon, you hope I rot in hell. I've been in hell for these past 11 days. I have been experiencing hell on earth. I haven't been reading the responses. Good. I'm just speechless right now. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. Who is this from? Oh, this is from the dude. Okay. Is you texting me right now? God work, not the devil. Ooh.
Ex admitting to his anger issues.
Right now, I feel absolutely tarnished and destroyed in life. I don't even feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. I wish after my countless promises that I kept them, and when I said I would do better, I'm not going to talk about the effects of what I've been going through because I'm not trying to manipulate you to feeling bad for me or possibly twist your mind, but this is how I feel. I am someone with a great amount of pride and anger issues. In the heat of a disagreement, I hold on to my pride and I argue till I die. That's what I've been told by many people, just not you. I don't like being wrong, but I think for as many times as I said I would calm that down, yet I never did. I'm so fucked up for that. I was looking at a picture of you maybe a few days ago with Brittany and was just asking, how could I make such a sweet girl cry? How could I do something so bad to such a lovable woman? Oh, so he do sound like he doing something. These 11 days have been full of emotion, and I've seen this video of a guy, blah, blah, blah.
And admitting to the abuse.
Okay, anger. Okay.
That led to the fallout.
Okay. I still don't see no hit, though. Because I still don't see nothing. I mean, I know the dude wouldn't probably admit that he was hitting in his apology, but I still don't see nothing about choking or hitting. I just need to see it, y'all. That's all I need, bro. Well, Jesus Christ, I gotta do a whole lot of reading for this shit. God damn, she came with the text. God damn, she came with the evidence. When we first broke up, I was consumed with so much anger, didn't fully grasp what I did wrong. I still had a mindset that I wasn't entirely wrong for how I didn't want to do the task you asked me to do. So while it was happening, I stood my ground, held my head high, and remained prideful. Pride is my biggest enemy. For me to remain prideful in the midst of a breakup is insane, and it gets to a point where you need to learn how to drop shit, given regardless of how prideful you are. The entire day I was telling myself I was not wrong. She was tripping. I told Brittany, like, why censor this when it's not even really censored? I'm just saying. I told that you are tripping too, and that I was not even entirely wrong. It went from me not being wrong at all to not being entirely wrong, because although I am very powerful, I still have sense. I know Jesus Christ, all this reading, y'all know I can't read. Jesus Christ. And God damn. And I know what I am doing is wrong, but will never admit it. I saw the breakup for a long time as something that would ruin us, something that would stop all of our progress, and would eventually separate us forever. Being long distance with you, I am already separated from you for the most part, but the thought of a breakup chilled my spine. So I always tried to hit you with, no, let's not break up, let's continue fighting. I would change or in empty lines. The truth is, you did right. You were strong enough to see the man you once loved has become uncontrollable, and I have gone into a spiral of destruction. I was constantly raising my voice, acting erratically, and mentally abusing you. I did not understand your decision until decision hit me. Breaking up with somebody, Jesus Christ. Breaking up with someone does not always mean it is the end, as a breakup can very much lead to a new life with that person. I stopped thinking of the breakup as a pointless and harmful and started thinking of it as a chance for rebirth. I became a stranger, someone who you did not know from the start, and you breaking up with me helped me realize that I need to work on myself. I'm not working on myself for the sake of the relationship, but for me. I have problems that that can hinder my growth in many areas of life, and if I do not get that settled now, it will only grow worse. I am very thankful for all this fucking reading. God damn, I am very thankful that you show me who I am. I'm still iffy, cause he was able to admit he was mentally where is it? He was able to admit that he was mentally abusing her, but I didn't see no physical mention at all, bro. Mental abuse is still abuse. I'm not gonna make light of that, but I just need that.
That he put me through in our relationship.
Hey, okay, I'm not reading all that, bro. Look, it took me a long time just to read that first page, bro. I'm not doing that.
I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession.
I think if he admitted that he was like physically abusing her, that should have been the first page she showed.
Where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings.
Okay.
I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors.
Gotcha.
After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025.
Gotcha.
And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, bro. So like, I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life, or maybe therapy. Like, I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life, like I need to stop pretending that I'm sorry, this is so like non-descriptive.
Alright, I didn't come to hear this. I'll be honest with you.
Relationship, and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction.
Yeah.
I
feel like it could have been any other nigga, but you chose your cousin to talk dirty to, bro. I mean, any other nigga, it still would have been fine, but your cousin? Yo, cuz, bro, like, god damn. Like, I told y'all last video, I said Kenneth is brave as hell for letting this information leak. I mean, not leak, but he posted a vid, but letting it out there. I would have took this to the grave. I would have never let this see the light of day. Absolutely not. I was in a relationship with a girl and she didn't fuck with me, so she fucked on her cousin. Absolutely not. Y'all think I'm letting that information out? I mean, the clip is not that worthy. The clip is not that important. I guarantee you it was not. The clip is not that important. the fame. I wanna be famous for being cheated on with a cousin? With a cousin? Nah, bro. Oh my God,
I've attempted
bro.
to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more.
Damn. Where you go, bro? Where you go? Jesus. Jeez.
In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Damn. Let me check out. Let me see if mental hospitals are really helping the sick out there. You know, let me see if they actually really doing it. We're gonna maybe do a deep dive on something like that, because you know that may be a good, interesting reaction. I don't know if it is. They're gonna do anything views wise, but I gotta see. Cause I mean, we talk all the time. We talk all the time about people getting, you know, having these issues. They get to this mental hospital spot, and they supposedly this is supposed to be rehab for them. They supposed to get back on the right path. And some of these niggas, they might come out worse.
And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that.
Gotcha.
However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received.
Yeah, death threats ain't cool. She fucked her cousin, but I don't think that's death threat worthy, right? Oh no, let me stop saying she fucked her cousin, because her story is she didn't fuck her cousin. She was just talking to her cousin, and if she was just talking to her cousin, because I don't want to misread the situation. She was just talking to her cousin, then I don't think none of that is death worthy. Like death threat worthy, right? It's strange, yes. It is really crazy, yes. Death threat worthy. She's not hurting you. She's not hurting none of y'all. Y'all niggas was not in the relationship with her. It was one nigga that was in a relationship with her, and it wasn't you. So you don't need to do all that.
In the past few days, I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all.
I mean, you're not that popping though. I mean, not the rain of your parade or rain on this apology video or truthful video, but you're not that crazy online. I mean, I knew your name before because I think I seen it with a rage stream and stuff like that. But you not.
I understand.
The platform shit. You ain't standing on too much of anything now. Now I'm not trying to diss. I'm just saying that your career I think was just getting started. Just like we peeking out the closet, we checking around the room, making sure everything's straight, everything's set up properly, you know what I'm saying? Making sure shit is clean so we can build the platform. I don't think you actually built the platform that you talking about. I'm just being honest.
What I did is undoable. It's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love.
Oh yeah, we gonna check out that stream too. Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day,
she about to pull 5K.
I want to use my platform.
She about to pull 5K, chat.
And I do.
I mean, I don't know why I said chat. I'm not a streamer. She about to pull 5K, y'all.
I get stronger, and I get help. I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
All right, that's her part. That's her part. That's her truth. As she said, that is her truth. Alleging some crazy things about abuse, physical, mental. Talking about Kenneth he was a toxic boyfriend. Talking about a lot of crazy things. Let me see what Kenneth got to say about that, bro. I'm not Kenneth. Boom, got him. 33. Oh my God, bro. He trying to make my video 5 hours long, bro. Oh, we're going super. Oh man, we're gonna go on super speed. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That was longer than the original video, bro.
Nobody will sit here and fuck.
Oh my God, I did not pre-watch this. If you're gonna ask that question why it started at 21 seconds, I did not pre-watch. I may have clicked on it, but I did not pre-watch it. 33 minutes is crazy. You know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do, my brother.
Catalina, there's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. You're finished.
That's a little too fast. I can't do that. I can't hear nothing. We gotta find a sweet spot. 1.5.
So apparently Kat has dropped the video titled My Truth, but the whole video's fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Kat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name, bro. Hell nah. All right, so the demon has dropped the video My Truth.
Oh, he's gonna react to what I already reacted to? Damn, man.
For whatever fucking reason, it has 2.8 thousand likes. Y'all niggas are sick in the head. Y'all niggas really let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I'm here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in the situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did.
Bro, I don't know if my shit gonna stay alive for all this time. All right, let's keep going.
Not perfect.
All right, I'm sorry for fucking, you know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed, but you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it. I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because
come on, bro. Let's not get more specific than your original video now, man. I don't want these things in my imagination.
Relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bro. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bro. You was emailing people discussing ways on how to just push the whole cousin freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like,
don't tell me. Don't tell me. She lying about this crazy shit. She don't. Hey, we gonna figure it out. Don't tell me she lying about none of the choking stuff. Don't tell me she lying about that shit, because those are allegations. Those are allegations.
Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the video and hear what you got to say.
As it may seem, I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong, and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me.
Okay.
You know what I just thought about? What if this is all fake? I know it would be crazy to do this just for clicks, because it really only benefits the nigga in the situation, because like, I don't think a reputation of fucking on your cousin is gonna work out. But I was just thinking in my head, like, oh, look at the exposure, right? Look at the views. Look at the growth. I knew that the dude was like at 15K. I think 15K when I reacted to the original video. The dude jumped up 30,000 subs. What if this is all plot? What if this is all play? Nah, there's no way. It's no way. No way. No way. I'm taking that back. It's no way.
And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note. Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody. You collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
Anyway, it was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
Back when I was like, I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story, yep.
we kind of had a thing. Going. Damn. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga.
Damn.
Because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally, like I'm talking about, I don't know how old this clip was, last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years and some change. And you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over. But now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this fucking, the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world.
She was fucking on her cousin, bro. She was spending time with that cousin, bro. Shit, look, I don't know if she was actually fucking on him. So let me stop saying that. Cause I don't wanna add more fire to what's already here. But she was lying about spending time with the fam. She was spending time with one person in the family, you know. Her favorite cuz. It's crazy though, cause it's like I'm just thinking, I know you can develop feelings for the people that you spend the most time with, but at the same time, like, you didn't think it was ever disgusting to look at your cousin that way? Like, ew. Like, ew. Like, ew. Like, what? Like, looking at your cousin that way is the same thing if I, like, found a rat in my Big Mac. I didn't mean to rhyme shit, but that would be the same level of disgust. Like, fuck out of here, bitch. Like, I'm about to sue the whole fucking restaurant, bro. I'm suing the whole corporation. Y'all niggas is not getting, I'm about to get money. I'm getting paper. You put a fucking rat in my burger? Oh, bitch, please. Bitch, please. I know y'all can afford to give me a couple M's. Y'all make billions. Y'all can afford to give me, that's the same level of disgust that I see with this vid, bro. There's so many other niggas outside of your family tree. You was on another nigga. Perhaps you didn't like how it was going. You said he was toxic. We're still going to get to the abuse part. But you ain't think to yourself, listen, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. Hold it down. Let me just try to explore and find another dude. Break up with this current dude that we got on the screen. Find another dude to get rid of this cousin love fetish that I have right now. Cause we gotta get through this shit. We know this road is a short road. This is a dead end. We know what could happen. You know, listen. You ain't never like try to meet somebody else. Well, blackpeoplemeet.com, ain't that a website? Blackpeoplemeet.com. Like, you try to get it out of your system, get the virus out. Like the cousin virus is still there, bro. You got to get it out. I'm just saying.
Like, you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bro, like, but you only cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month, right? Okay, but you know, I guess you just get to excuse that. I guess I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage bait or what. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you got to say. All right.
False, because it's only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that have been spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about.
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know, they were threatening me with so much stuff that was just so uncalled for. And I don't know, it just seems like they're more biased to you than what's actually going on. Like, I think the fact that you're making...
I mean, they're going to be biased to her regardless, Kenneth. That's her daughter. That's their daughter. Now I hope they don't agree with the decision that she made. She said they don't agree with the decision. I hope that is true. But I'm not mad at her parents being biased. I'm not even mad at her parents trying to get you to take that down. I'm not. I think, yeah, on the other side of the coin, you cheat on me with your own cousin and your parents reaching out to me to take the video down. I'm not hearing none of that out. But at the same time, I can understand their perspective. Do I agree? I don't know. But I can understand. That's their kid. No matter what bullshit she's in, they're probably gonna look out for her. Because that's their kid. Like, come on.
This video right now, and I don't know, man. I'm gonna just keep watching the video, bro.
Extreme that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason why I wanted to go private is because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bro. She would literally use y'all, bro. She would literally take y'all money and fucking, I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I like, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened. And it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane, like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Because it was toxic. I also want to be clear that...
Yeah, I mean, her shit probably didn't blow up. I mean, to be honest with you, whatever she could have said as far as, like, what you did in those previous breakups was never going to top, oh, my girl cheated on me with her cousin. Like, that's just so eye-catching. It's like you can't even scroll past that. No matter what she said, it's always it's been done in multiple relationships, is what I'm trying to say. And whatever she could have said about you, there's other niggas that did the same shit with the other girls in the relationships. We've heard it all. And this is not even coming from a streamer that's like really popping like that. She was starting her career. I seen her on the stream with Rage and a couple other people. I seen, her probably doing a little something, right? But she wasn't established like that just yet. She's not like, oh, I mentioned the name, niggas know who I'm talking about. She's not that, right? But no matter if I didn't know her or you, the cousin angle is going to be the one that's going to drive attention. Because who the fuck does that? What kind of planet are we on? Like, I thought that was just an Adam and Eve and those generations type of thing. I thought once we, separated the family enough to, like, we not really directly, family and shit. I thought we was, getting with people that didn't have our blood in them, after the Garden of Eden and the few other generations after that, I thought we was past this interlocking with family members and stuff. I guess not.
Any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea, and he convinced me to do it.
Say wallahi. Yo, like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that, and I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't, bro. But I promise y'all, she would not want to post me. You could go on her page. She never had videos of me. It was always me, bro. I literally kept on telling her, why don't you post me? Why don't you post me? And she confessed this one time saying, my followers are majority males. They wouldn't follow me. I would lose all my followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly.
Wait.
This one time saying my followers are majority males. They wouldn't follow me. I would lose all my followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
Kenneth, for now, I'm gonna have to be slightly suspective of you. You didn't address her point when she said that did you or her was the person that decided to start making that couple content. Who was it? Because you said a lot of bullshit right there. I'm just saying, I just gotta keep it a whole buck. Now, on the stream with Max, you did say that it was her decision. I just wanted you to double down on this. That's all I was asking right here. Just needed you to double down.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility.
All right, so first of all, this was like 5 days before I posted my video, and basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller
Nah, we're not gonna read. Never mind.
ID.
I was thinking about it, but I'm not gonna read.
Text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, "Can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane. I'm going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention, because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, "I'm leaving." And then she was calling me in the hospital, bruh. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bruh. Like, bro.
That was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody had to know. But
wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a
After 5 days of imprisonment, I finally been released from the Jesus, hey. I guess I gotta go back to school, y'all. Facility. They treat you like an animal and take away your freedom to do anything. I am finally free. Okay.
Personal thing that nobody had to know, but because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy. Before it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the
I mean, I don't know why people do certain things. I don't know. I can see you telling a couple people that you close to that you're out, right? Just giving like a couple text messages to those people because they probably been wondering how you been. Are you okay? When's the next time I'm going to see you? I can see you telling the people that you're the closest to, but I mean, the only way that I would show it on my story on Instagram is if I told the chat, right, that I was checking myself into a mental hospital. That would be the only reason, because then they're probably going to be wondering when I'm going to go get out, and I'll just give them a small update. And that would be the only reason I would post that as the Instagram story. Outside of that, I don't really see it. I would just tell the people
facility talking about for the past couple of days
in my circle.
I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet, and I don't know what else to say, bro.
For anybody else, I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts because I consider
Excuse me.
Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
Toxic and abusive.
Man, we got 20 more minutes to go. Come on, man.
Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. Yeah. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my ex had a very toxic relationship, and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you... Bro, there were so many times where I tried to get away from you, but literally, at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, and then, like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because, like, bro, I don't want to be responsible. I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever back in like TwitchCon last year. And then I drove all the way from LA to San Diego because she kept on threatening to do that to herself. And then, bro, it's just a mess, bro. Like, I have tried to leave several times. Yes, this was a toxic relationship, but stop trying to put the blame on me. You did what you did, and now you're trying to change the narrative to make it seem like I was a toxic, abusive boyfriend. Like, how can you do that right now, bro?
And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's 2 sides to every...
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college, and I just turned 21, and I was literally a junior in college, okay? Now, I don't even know why that, like you trying to make it seem like I was, like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after.
Nah, she said 18, 21 good, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that. 18, 21 good, bro. 18, 21 good, bro. Like this ain't Gideon reacting to this. This is Cliff. 18, bro. 18, 21. You ain't gotta do, bro. You ain't gotta do this.
Like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird.
Y'all good, bro. You good, bro. You good.
It's not gonna work.
Our relationship was unhealthy on both ends, and since he decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it's only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes these soulless evil eyes and just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sick.
Her reading the script doesn't mean that she's like lying, because if you kind of want to, you know, take time to make a video just to make sure that you checked out all the boxes that you really want to say, you probably would write a little something down. I think I would, because I know I forget hella shit. So I probably would be reading bullet points of everything I'm about to hit, and then like, yeah, just make sure I keep it in mind. You feel me? So I know I'll forget something if I'm just rambling, just doing a tangent and just trying to talk about everything. I know I'm gonna forget about 2 or 3 important details that I knew I wanted to talk about. Her reading the script ain't too bad.
These niggas really emailed her talk about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they made. They orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo.
Oh, yeah. What you got to say about that?
Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as...
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her.
Okay.
I've never forced myself on her.
Okay.
I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never drank.
Hey, bro, you skipping, bro. That's
like
way too fast,
freaky,
man.
Bro,
I ain't got the fast fingers for that, bro.
To drink,
Do you think it, oh, Jesus Christ. Reader Cliff in the building. Do you think it was weird of you to force me to smoke/drink? I never smoked a full blunt before. How often you smoke? I smoked my last one. And smoke where? I smoked a lot without you knowing for the past year. Okay.
I've never drank or smoked in my life.
Like, so you were spending your money on weed every week? Not really. Like, a bit will last me a good while, because remember, at the end of the day, I'm a lightweight. I never smoked a full blunt before. I only take some hits. Do you think it was weird of you to... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I stopped with the smoking, and I told you close to before we broke up that I want us to only drink for special occasion, and I meant that. Gotcha.
Until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and 2 girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she seen me, bro. Because she didn't know how to do anything, process or have fun without that shit, bro. Like, I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but you know, I just thought, you know, she's my ex or whatever. At the time, she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know what, bro, fuck it, bro. She wants to do it, then fuck it, bro. I'm gonna do it with her. But I never did that shit just to do it, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
An outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires, and he had conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried.
I would punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bro? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is already on the internet. Like, she's, every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like, she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like, we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheat on me with your cousin. Why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like, we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list.
Was this in the original video? I did not see this shit at all, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I think I would have remembered this, unless it appeared for like a millisecond. Okay, so this is the bucket list she had with her cousin. She want her cousin to nut her face, eat off her body. She want to do a sex tape with the nigga. Head videos. What's that? Hand job plus spit in the... Okay. Handcuffing. So we got a little role play going on. Tripod video. Is that just like a regular video? What you mean? Just... I don't know what that is. A public... What? Like, hey, listen. Ain't that a crime? Ain't that a crime? And then a movie. Okay, got you. This is a crime too, right? Unless you just talking about, you know, like us getting together on a couch at your spot or at my, well, hope you doing that at his spot is kind of crazy. But I guess at the cousin spot, and yeah, just get it on after y'all watching the movie. But like, this a crime right here though.
Bro, we're not forgetting how you fucking cheat on me with your cousin. But whatever, keep going.
Gaslit me until I believed I was a problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold? Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold. Does that, yo, like anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like, Like, how are you saying it with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Yeah.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro.
Okay.
Let's see what you got to say.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point, because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why?
All right, this is a lot of he say, she say. I would, again, when we was just reacting to the girl, I would have want her to show like an audio recording of something. Like an audio recording of something. Like, you gonna say this dude abusive, you're gonna say he's physically, mentally abusive, and you ain't got no recording to show for it. How did you think this was gonna pan out? I'm pretty certain there are niggas on her side, you know. I'm pretty certain there are them, you know, freedom fighters, freedom warriors, and pussy deficient niggas that are behind her backside with this situation, but it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me.
Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant ass nigga. I be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. In the moment I told her, I don't want to do it, I can't do it, she would gaslight me, say I don't love her. She would start crying. She would just force me, bro. Like, bro. And then when she moved over here, obviously I see her every single day, so it's impossible to do that shit every single day. And I think that's what got in her head. And that's when she started saying stuff like, I thought you didn't like me no more. I thought you never touched me no more. And that's when I guess she cheated on me with her cousin, but I don't know. Like, that's just what she wants y'all to believe, bro. But
and it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time,
like, come on, bro. Are you dead ass? You begged me to stop, and I never, bro. Come on, bro.
Damn.
Which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th.
Okay.
2 days
Give me
before
some
your birthday.
info.
There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak, and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know.
Might have could. I don't know, man. She might have could. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I didn't say it when she was talking about it, but too graphic for the internet. When she was what she got, like, blood, she was gonna be bloods on her knees or elbows or on some part of her body. I'm gonna be honest, bro, that ain't too graphic for Twitter. You post like that ain't too graphic for Twitter. Yeah, maybe on YouTube, you like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You could have posted that or showed that a little millisecond, showed it for a millisecond on a YouTube video, and I would have paused it, and I think you would have been in the clear for the YouTube video. You would have been in the clear.
Your period. That time of the month. You thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that, and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing vampire sex. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we had going on. I would never force myself onto you. I would never. I always had consent. I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month, and we did. The proof is in the pudding, bro. So you're telling me July 13th. You're telling me what, like fucking, because this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18. 5 days later, I did it again. I did it again to you. I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you. But aside from that, we broke up tons of times, and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told him this. This is
shit. Let me stop pausing. This is a 33-minute video, and I'm speeding this shit up. So like, I know my vid gonna be like 15 minutes long. I'm not even gonna edit nothing. I'm gonna edit the ads out, but this still he said, she said. There's nothing concrete, but I mean, I'm not gonna be honest with you. No matter what y'all say, Kenneth is, I think, making more sense to me than the girl is, Kat. Just cause off the like, again, we always have this argument of why do, I guess, women wait a little bit to come out with certain information when it comes to their abuser and stuff like that. And I'll be honest with you, there is, you know, a lot of times there is something holding them back, I guess, because they feel, maybe first, they feel like the man can change, you know, at some point to get with the nigga. He wasn't always abusive, so probably he can go back to that state and everything will be fine. And then the other thing is like, he could be just scared. Just be scared. But I feel like as a streamer, I feel like that's a different conversation. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you just show that your man is violent and you're a streamer, I think that eliminates the scare factor. It doesn't eliminate the fact that you feel like he can go back to what he was, but I think it eliminates the scare factor. You think niggas is not going to be behind your side? I mean, there's going to be niggas that are going to wait for his side of the story, definitely. But, bro, listen. It is not innocent to proven guilty. It is guilty to proven innocent. That is the right way to say that phrase. If you ever showed that he was being physically abusive, mentally abusive, like she said in her video, right? She ever showed that on stream, oh my God, this dude will be cooked. Until he said something, until he responded and, you know, gave like more background information, he would be cooked. Nigga would be dragging his name through the mud.
False. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck no.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I
Made it hard for you to leave, bro? What?
continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left.
We already seen it.
Here's proof of my ex's anger issues and admitted abuse that led to
never mind.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
The letters that he wrote for me, where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing.
By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on your cousin, by the way. This has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up because I had anger issues and I agreed that I would yell a lot, but I never put my hands on you. Never did that. Never.
He never said it in the first page either. He never said it in the first page. Remember, I read that shit terribly. Admittedly, I read it pretty trash. But he never said anything about hands being on you.
He confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me.
And again, as I already said, if he did admit that the hands was put on you, that would have been the first page you would have shown. That would have been the first page.
To convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to get access to the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't.
What, nigga? What? You're the last person. Bro, hold on.
Appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice, and I don't.
Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice. Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice? Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and paid for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but
the mod manager? The mod what? That nigga. Hey, bro, we need some information on that mod. What you mean you gonna be paying for a streamer's flight? This ain't your chick. This ain't your girl, bro. This ain't even your family, man. What you mean you paying for it, bro? Like, how did he send it? What was the message? Was like, hey, this is for your little flight, little girl. Leave that nigga so you can get on some real top. No,
I would go through your cash app.
I'm just playing.
And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga, and you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. The whole time you was asking me, you was asking me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip by the way, pay for everything.
Universal what?
Flights, everything, but okay, all right.
A relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025, and in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, was sent into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video.
Bro, like, come on, why are you playing the victim, my nigga? You talked about this on the internet when we broke up like 1 year ago, bro. Like, you're really trying so hard to bring up stuff that doesn't even correlate to you cheating on me with your cousin to make me look bad, bro. I see right through this. The internet sees right through this, bro. If anything, bro, you emailed fucking crisis and reputation saver, bro. Like, it's done, bro. You're done, bro. But whatever, keep talking.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing, but I feel
like, bro, this doesn't show nothing, bro. Like, bro, yes, we've broken up many times, and You went to the airport, but every single time I would come and bring you back, that's like, we was toxic. Yes, we had a toxic relationship. We had a toxic relationship. The internet already knew that. You brought this to the internet many times. There's clips of you talk about me, lying on me already, bro.
I'm sorry, this is like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to put everything out because I'm making quick in my life right now, but it's not your problem at all. At all.
I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every single dollar she had to her name. His name was X. He basically was a sugar
The same mob, bro.
daddy that she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime him at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTiming about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of times she would say this is her friend, but nah, it's X. It's.
You know what I just thought about? What if that mob was the cousin? He was just like, yo, I got you, girl. I got you, cuz. Hey, just make sure you put my name as X on the Discord and on the Twitch streams as well, man. Make sure that you mob me. I got you, bro. Anything you need, that's your boyfriend providing for you. I got you with that trip. I got you with that flight. I got you with them designer. I got you with them. Hey, you need your hair done. You need your nails done. Hey, don't even trip, baby girl. You gonna be mine sooner than later.
Her sugar daddy. Because you know why? Because he would often pay for her Ubers, pay for her rebookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that.
Now, if this mod ain't the cousin, like I'm thinking, yeah, this nigga's just a straight loser. Just a straight loser. You sending this to somebody that you don't know in real life.
Today, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything.
Like, I hate how you're trying to make it seem like you was trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I fought demons to leave your ass, bro. I fought fucking demons to leave you, nigga. I was fighting demons, bro. Everybody that knows me knows that you, like, manipulated me and I was fighting demons. I tried leaving several times, bro. Several times. But each time I tried to leave, it was, Kenneth, please, I'm about to manipulate.
Oh, she was pulling the card, I'm about to end it. I'm about to end it. I'm about to end it. Yeah, that's a weird position to be in, because you don't want to be the reason. Again, you don't want to be the reason that somebody gonna take themselves out and stuff like that. That's a weird position to be in, because you don't want to deal with none of that. I wouldn't want to deal with none of that. I would have stayed. That I think that would have got me to stay, man, until I figure out a plan to finesse my way out, and she's okay with me finessing my way out.
Manipulation, bro. Like, it's just like, bruh.
Everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically, I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past, and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin.
There is no such thing as a crisis reputation circle that would save your reputation from fucking your cousin. There is not on the internet, my guy. If this was maybe Hollywood, you could probably get away with it. There's niggas that done worse and then had successful careers after they've done worse. You know, Hollywood, they probably would have let you slide because Hollywood is really weird. But the streamer space, bro, nah, bro, ain't no card, ain't no trap card, reverse Uno shit that you could have pulled out to reverse the vid he put out. There was nothing you could do.
The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
Depression. What type of depression makes you send news to your cousin? What type?
Hey, yeah, that's some unique category 5 depression. We ain't never heard of that one. That's a new drug on the scene right there.
Depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin. What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression.
Hey, do we need to do a vlog in Kentucky? Or not Kentucky, not vlog, but do we need to do a reaction and on some Kentucky shit? Cause let me know if something different than that water making cousins fucking with cousins in Kentucky. I know that's where the fried chicken come from, but let's make sure the chicken is the only thing that is fried over there, not these brains these people be having.
Why do girls always play the I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room, by the way, door is locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now.
Everything that has happened, I have come to terms to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up.
Not a single tear in those eyes, by the way. And she's reading a script.
The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for standing myself. They need when they need it, and it can often often lead to self-destruction multiple times.
I should have been doing this with this whole 33-minute video, man. I should have been doing this the whole time, bro. I should have been skipping too.
I felt hopeless and every day I struggled to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to, fair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Like, bro, like you really trying to sympathy farm, bro? I'm the victim. God, bro, like, nigga, I'm the victim. Even in the height of the situation, I had a calm voice catching you cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you cheat on me. I didn't do nothing. I told you to leave my house, and that's what you did. Like, I'm not the bad guy. You're not gonna sit here and put all these false allegations on me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy, bro. Like, this is fucking sick.
And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and
Damn!
I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you.
By the way, the moment I posted that video, you
I thought my shit was dead. I thought I was scared for a second.
Sympathy farming on your Instagram story, posting about how you was in the facility and how the facility treated you so wrong. And then you started texting people saying, yeah, life has been tough, but you know, you just never really came to terms with what you did, which was cheat on me with your cousin. And I still think even now you believe you're in the right. I still don't think you like fathom what you did. Like, I think this was just a way to try to fix your PR, but I just think you dug yourself a bigger grave with this one. You should have just, I don't know.
Guys, I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong. And
every single time we broke up in the past 5+ times, you brought it to
the internet. Yeah. She's only mad because it blew up. She's only mad because it blew up. Because every time she probably talked about this nigga being toxic, and then nobody was going crazy about it. Probably nobody cared, or maybe her small circle cared. But I didn't hear about it, which means it couldn't have gotten too far or too big. I'm not in the know of everything streamer wise, but I think I would have heard about it. Cause I heard about this. I think I would have heard about it if niggas was really talking about it.
The internet. You're the streamer. You literally go on live and tell them everything, every single thing I did. Bro, if you're her mod, bro, come on, bro. Don't even fucking lie, bro. She would speak on everything, bring it to the internet every single time. And I kept my mouth shut. Even when she lied to me, even when she lied on my name, I kept my mouth shut because I just didn't want to bring our personal relationship to the internet. This is the one time I snapped, and it's because I found her cheating on me with her cousin in my house, and I have a valid reason to bring that to the internet, and I don't care what nobody says. If you're in my situation, if the roles were reversed and she caught me cheating and I was doing some shit with my cousin, bro, she would have brought this to the internet instantly to shame me. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Like a breach in our privacy.
Again, I would never let this leave the house. This is the type of information that gets locked up in a safe with a code that I don't even know how to unlock. Like, nobody should know how to unlock this safe at all. Nobody should even, this is the like Krabby Patty formula, but locked in like a titanium, like fucking safe. Like this information don't get nowhere. This information is so sealed, so hidden, that niggas thought it's a myth. Like this information is like the One Piece in One Piece. Like
a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to.
You don't bro. You don't regret it, bro. And I don't even think you understand how wrong it is. Because the way you're testing me, the way you're saying I'm sorry, but you know what? I could get you into Stream University.
Oh, okay. I just had to see the time when this was sent. I pay for everything. I take us to places, take us to Mexico. I get you in Schumann University. I get that Hellcat you wanted. I get you that golden doodle you wanted. I get you the world. You don't have to do anything for me anymore. Nothing. Just please, I need you. Tell me you're there, Kenneth. Tell me this isn't the end of us. Tell me I can fix this. Make it better. Please, I need you. I'm so fucking sorry. Please.
No, I'll buy you your favorite car and your favorite dog. Like, bro, like, this, like, you're insane. Like, what did I get myself into, bro? What the fuck did I get myself into, bro? What did I get myself into, bro? Like, why me, bro? I'm just trying to, like, live my life, move forward in life. Why am I going through this, bro?
Come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health because I know there's a lot.
Nigga, nobody wants to listen to someone who cheated on their boyfriend with their cousin. You're not, bro. What are you talking about? Who's gonna want to listen to you? That's incest. That you could go to jail for that.
There, just like me, who are struggling, they don't even know it.
Nobody's struggling with fucking keeping their fucking. That you could go to.
You can go to jail. That's why I was just trying to read this real fast. I didn't see nothing about no jail shit. But I mean, you in public opinion jail. That's that's the jail she in right now.
Nobody's struggling with fucking keeping their fucking hands to themselves and fucking not texting their cousin in a sexual way. You're the only one struggling with this. Who the fuck else is struggling with this? This is not depression. This is incest. Stop. Yo, people who are actually depressed. I'm sorry because she's making fun of your fucking disorder. This is not depression.
And I will be back to doing what I love.
Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do.
You want to use your platform to help people. Okay, to all of those who have cheated on your boyfriends with your cousin, just know it's okay. It happens. Looking at it is like, what, bro? Like, you can't use your platform to help. You cheated on me with your cousin. That's incest. And I just wish we live in a day and age where you fucking, like, bro, like, I have videos of your cousin's meat. I have videos of this down there.
Sir, TMI. Again, hey, Kenneth, I know this is hitting you hard, and it would with me too. If this was my situation, and ooh, this is my situation, Lord knows, I might have a mud shot right now. But the cousin meat, that was not an angle that I was expecting. Please, just tone it, lower your tone. Well, how Pop Smoke say it? Lower your tone. We don't need to hear that.
In your ass. They were in your hidden. They were in your Snapchat camera roll with your cousin. Y'all exchanged nudes tons of times. Y'all, you're not telling me shit, but y'all was in the same hotel room. He was dancing, he was grabbing on you. Come on now. You're not gonna lie to me.
I believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time. And thank you for listening.
Like, bro, like, yo, hey, shout out to the fucking PR reputation recovery people. Y'all surprised me with this one. I ain't know it was gonna be that good, bro. Not one single tear dropped in this video. That would have made it a little bit more believable. But hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. This girl is insane. She really fucking tried it, but everything she said was a lie. She brought up old, irrelevant information that had.
All right, so that's pretty much the video. I'm not gonna finish off whatever 2 minutes he got. Well, really 1 minute and a half he got left. I don't know. I don't know my take on this. I think, because of what I said 4 times in this video, as far as the audio recording not being present on her side when it comes to the dude trying to be abusive and shit, which was the main point of her My Truth video, I'm still on the Kenneth side, bro. It's a lot of he say, she say, because, like, well, here's the thing. You're not going to be able to record, you're not going to record everything, every little argument that you have with your girl. It's just not going to happen. But I feel like if your significant other is really being abusive like that, just one should exist. One should exist. I think one should exist. Physically abusive, one should exist. Because at some point, you know that you got to take this somewhere. You got to, you know you got to take this somewhere, bro. And he said that after the first breakup, y'all got back 4 different times. So you gotta have at least one. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion, bro. Y'all broke up 5 different times. You ain't got one recording of the dude trying to do something to you or being not good to you. Like, come on, dog. But that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all made it this far, hit that like, subscribe if you want, and I'll see y'all next time.